In the aftermath of the 2024 election, America is even more divided than before. Half the country fears the end of democracy, and the other half welcomes it. As America inches toward the brink of authoritarian rule, now more than ever, we must force ourselves to have the necessary conversation.
You were in the wrong. Haley and I were here ready to go, and you were late.
This morning, I received a series of text messages from one Haley Pope saying, I have to work and I can't do the show today. I said, okay, let's call it. And now I receive a text message and a phone call at 5 o'clock, whatever, tonight saying, what are we doing? So I had prepared nothing because I was under the assumption that there was no show today. So I guess we're going to have to freestyle this one. Mom, are you ready to freestyle? Is Dad there?
I am the only one that was sitting here with antlers on, ready to go, and Chad was not ready for the show. Just put that out there.
I thought the show was not happening today because Haley had to work.
Hey, read back through those text messages where all three of us were in there. You said something to the effect, I guess we should wait till 7 o'clock then to see if Haley can do the show.
Well, we're here. Haley, you're silent through this entire process, but you are here.
Down. Here's Dad. He wanted you to know he is here too.
Hello.
He hasn't been baking cookies, but he's here.
So what, I mean, I have nothing prepared. I have no topics. Are there any topics you guys want to talk about? This is, by the way, the necessary conversation thrown together last minute with me are my parents, very much in the MAGA cult, Bob and Mary Lou, and my sister, my silent sister, silently watching, silently sitting here judging us. She has said no words as of yet. She simply sent some text messages this morning saying she couldn't do the podcast, but now here we are doing it on a late Sunday night.
What?
Yay.
Yay. I have a ditty.
Okay.
Even though we're not going to talk much politics,
Mm-hmm.
I have a ditty. I got to get on my glasses.
Okay.
The Biden White House quietly announced, this was 3 days ago, on the day that the government was so worried that we might shut down, but we didn't. Yeah. They announced Biden is giving $1 billion with a B dollars for the conservation of the Ecuadorian Amazon.
Okay.
All I want to say is, what the hell? We have people from the hurricane living in tents with snow falling on them.
Yeah.
We have our government was worried they're going to shut down. He gives away $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
And you know why? This is why I think he did this. This is a kickback to their family again.
Yeah.
He's giving our government money away to the Ecuadorian Amazon people, and then they will write him a payback check of like, what, 10, 20 million.
Yeah. Doesn't the Amazon produce some significant percentage of the entire world's oxygen? You understand we need the Amazon rainforest, right? As a species.
We also need people in the United States to be taken care of.
The people in the United States will die without oxygen. I hate to break it to you. All humans need to breathe. That's part of what it is to be human. And the Amazon rainforest produces some significant amount of oxygen, if I'm not mistaken. I think oceanic plankton produces the most, but I think the Amazon rainforest is up there.
I hate to break it to you, but Biden is the worst president in history of the United States ever.
You hate to break it to us. Okay. Thank you for that ditty. So Mom is against the rainforest. She wants it destroyed immediately.
No, I want Biden destroyed immediately. He's a piece of shit. He's
out.
Can't stand him. He's out, but he's giving away billions of dollars. What the fuck? Get him. What do
you think Trump is going to do?
Well, he's not going to do bullshit like that. He's going to take care of here. He's going to take care of the people of the United States is what he's going to do.
By putting billionaires in his cabinet. I simply don't get
Hold that, I'll go get my chair.
That's what you need, billionaires in the cabinet.
Do you think you have more in common with a billionaire or a person who makes minimum wage?
Billionaire.
Interesting. Why do you think that?
You've worked for them, you know them.
Because I've been around them my entire life.
Your entire life?
Yeah.
You grew up with billionaires?
Well, since I was what? When did I go to work? Since I was 30 years old.
Yeah. Okay.
That's 41. I've been around them 41 out of my 71 years.
You know how many? 3, 4? That you,
Oh, I know.
at least 5, 6.
Oh, 10
Okay,
10 billionaires.
10.
at least.
I'm
And
getting
of
my
those
share.
10 that you've known, how many do you think were altruistic and they wanted to help the common man?
Well, I think that they have. You don't understand economics very well.
I'm asking you a very simple question. Of those 10 billionaires that you knew very well, I don't know
How
who these
many
people
of
were.
them have done the world good?
No. How many of them had the interest of the common person in mind ever when they were doing anything?
Oh, I think they all did.
Interesting. Okay. Fair enough. Well, like I said, we got no topics. Haley, strangely silent still. Haven't even uttered a word. We're 5-6 minutes into this now. Are you present? What's happening?
I'm just really tired. I'm overstimulated. I've been working like 13, 14-hour shifts for like 4 days straight, and I'm tired.
Yeah. As are
I
we
was
all.
just in a loud bakery all day long,
Mhm.
thousands of cookies. Like, I'm overstimulated. So,
How many thousand you think?
I mean, I would be guessing, but we typically roll out like at least 2,000 cookies.
Dang. That's a lot of cha-ching. All I remember a few Christmases ago, how many? 6 years ago?
Mhm.
5 years ago? I want my bakery. I want my bakery. I want my bakery right here in this living room at Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So you got your bakery. You're doing good. Keep it up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Glad to have you with us, Haley. I hope you don't fall asleep. I'm reading a little thing right here that says inside the Trump's team's plans to try and end birthright citizenship. Have you heard about this?
Yes. Excellent.
So, President-elect Donald Trump's team is assessing multiple options to fulfill his long-promised pledge to end birthright citizenship, according to two sources familiar with the discussions, teeing up a legal fight with the expectation that the Supreme Court would ultimately have to rule on the matter. Trump has railed against birthright citizenship, which is, by the way, protected by the 14th Amendment for years, and suggests he would use executive action to ban it. Are you guys for this or against this?
For it.
Yeah, I'm for it.
So people born in the United States should not be allowed to have citizenship.
If their parents are illegal aliens, yes.
Okay. Fair enough. Mom, you agree with that on that?
Yes, I do. Why have you not commented on my reindeer antlers? Anyone?
Oh, they're beautiful. Thank you for wearing them. Haley, are you part of this or not? What's going on?
Yeah. I am literally like I'm trying to pay
Reindeer.
attention. It's very hard right now.
Yeah, we're doing this at night also, which is everything's a little discombobulated. So what do you think of this Trump saying that he's going to end birthright citizenship?
I mean, I don't think it will happen. It's protected. It's an amendment. So, I mean,
I don't know if
it's a
that's going to matter with the Supreme
There-
Court that he has in place.
The fact that the parents are illegal
Mhm.
throws all your amendments out the window.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. You're literally born here. That makes you a citizen of this country.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nope.
Don't your parents have to be
Nope.
Americans?
No.
No.
If you are born in the United States, you are a U.S. citizen per the 14th Amendment. He's going to try and get that overturned using his stacked Supreme Court. We'll see which way they go on that. I think that'll be a very telling, kind of first thing if he's going to try and kick that off as soon as he gets inaugurated. What do you all think about? We've got some more information about Luigi Mangione now. He stopped fighting extradition, I think, right? So they did extradite him back to New York from Pennsylvania, where he's going to stand trial. And already the prosecutors are saying it's going to be very difficult to not find somebody who is sympathetic to him to put on the jury. Mom and Dad, I assume you believe he deserves the death penalty, should be killed.
Yes.
I don't know if he should be killed, but I don't like the way they have already I mean, they have the right guy. We know this.
Yeah,
But
seems that way.
until, proven guilty, you're innocent, but yet they're parading him around.
Mhm.
That's called something what they're doing with him. How they're showing him in the orange suit with all the officers around him. That's called something. It's not good. It's not nice.
It's called something.
Yes, it's called like perk, or I forget the four initials, but it's used with our government to prove that they're already guilty. Let me Google
What?
it.
Are you
I
talking
read
about a perp walk?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to talk about.
Yeah, that's just when they're walking the person into the jail or to a
Yeah.
trial
Well,
or whatever.
did you see how they had him today?
No.
Yeah. He was like all handcuffed up, and
Mhm.
I mean, parading him from like maybe a helicopter. They took him out of a helicopter or something, or put him
Yeah.
in one.
I mean, I have to imagine that Trump and his team are in a little bit of a quandary. Trump, obviously, and Elon Musk and any other billionaire want him dead, period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But in killing him, they would make him a martyr and I think incite potential revolution. At the very least, some heavy riots and protesting in the United
I
States.
think you guys are making too much out of this. He was a crazy
In a week,
guy.
he'll lose his popularity and he'll go down.
Yeah,
I don't think so. The popularity is only going to go up as we get closer to his trial and it becomes the biggest media thing in America as we move into that trial, which will be what? Probably in a couple of months. I think he's going to become more popular, and I think you're going to see the country is going to rally behind him. So far, he's the only figure who has been able to unite the right and the left.
You said that last week. I don't get that. I don't
either.
I don't get that. Goodbye, reindeer antlers.
You understand that the country is controlled by mega wealthy individuals who don't actually care.
That.
Okay.
He's bringing that up.
I disagree.
Who do you
Just
think
because
controls it
Elon
then?
Musk.
Huh?
Who do you think controls the country?
The majority of the people who vote.
Okay. So you think the majority of the people who vote, who want free healthcare, who want guns to be harder to get, who want background checks, all these things that, I mean, after the Sandy Hook shooting, it was
That's
90%.
What you just described is less than half of the population.
After the Sandy Hook shooting, it was 90% of people wanted to have at least background checks, if not more stringent gun laws. None of that happened because the ruling class is actually who determines what policy gets made. And that ruling class
According
and those policies.
To who? You?
I mean, this is reality.
According to who?
According to objective reality.
Okay.
I disagree with you.
Disagree to disagree.
All right. Disagree to disagree.
Disagree.
I don't know what else to talk about here because I have prepared nothing again.
Okay.
I thought you were going to talk about Christmas.
We were going to talk about Christmas.
Okay. It is Christmas. This is our last episode before December.
Wait. How about it ends with us, the Blake Lively debacle? Are you guys following this?
I saw a little bit. You
Only a little
talk
bit.
About it.
She's accusing the guy of sexually assaulting her on set or something. Is that accurate?
Sexual harassment.
And she's suing him.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd she come out now with it? Hasn't that been over, that thing that she did with him?
She
got a bunch of bad press because
of that. Was it a movie?
They kind of split ways when they went to promote the movie, and he was promoting it as like, this is a movie, about domestic violence. And she said, grab your girls, put on your florals, come see my movie. And by the way, here's my hair care line. And so a whole bunch of shit was like put out on social media of previous interviews that she had with other people where she was just a bitch. And so it was very much, they painted this picture of Blake Lively of being just a horrendous person. And he came out the hero. And we're, I think, like 6 months removed, maybe more, from the movie. And it kind of ruined her career. And now she's come out and is saying that he sexually harassed her on set. And she has like text messages and emails and other people on set like corroborating the stories. And so, I mean, I don't know what to think other than what I'm reading. So I feel like maybe it's true. I feel like he's probably going to get dumped by agencies and he'll probably never work again.
What was his big thing before he did this with her in that movie? I don't even know him. Do I?
He did a TV show or something. I don't know.
I don't know him.
It was a terrible movie.
I haven't been following too much. Have you guys followed it all before we get into our Christmas stuff? The House Democrats caving to Elon Musk about the funding bill, essentially giving
Yes.
Elon Musk more power than Donald Trump at this point.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Did you
Yes.
hear that, Bob?
Hmm.
Oh
Are you
my
guys
God.
watching Newsmax?
No.
What are you
Dad
watching?
wasn't paying attention, though. Ask him again.
Oh God.
God damn it.
No. Let's just move on. What are your Christmas memories? Let's discuss
Wait
that.
a minute.
All I ask
How
of you
about-
guys when
How
we
about
do this
Speaker
podcast.
of the House? Have you
Huh?
heard that one?
No. Let me
They
ask
went
you this
Elon-
though. Let me just
Elon
ask you
Musk?
this. I
Speaker
only
of the
ask.
House.
He's going to be the Speaker of the House.
That's what they want.
Elon Musk.
Yes. Have you not
Okay.
heard this?
I have not heard this. All I'm asking of you guys when we do this show is to not watch television for 1 hour.
It's Newsmax Christmas.
To literally just turn off the TV for 1 hour.
Where's the clicker? Where's the
It's
clicker?
way over there. I'm not getting it.
Oh, get it. Oh, shit.
No, they got a magician on there and made a bunny rabbit disappear.
Oh, shit. I'll get it. I promise.
I had to see it. They had him in it. They had him in one of those tubes, like when they shoot a man out of the
Great.
rocket, and he
Yeah.
appeared in the bucket down the road.
Okay.
Who's that guy? Huckabee. Huckabee.
Yeah, Huckabee's on.
Huckabee's on. Bye bye, Newsmax.
Governor Huckabee.
Kitty's sad. Newsmax is off. It's
Oh,
okay, baby
they're
girl.
on my TV.
Okay.
Hope you're happy. Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah. Merry Christmas indeed.
With
All right.
Christmas.
I guess
with
we're not going to talk
Christmas,
about any kind of political stuff again. I
I'm
had no
going to-
time to prepare anything.
I'm
Huh?
going to help you with Christmas coming upon us in what, 3 days?
Yep.
2 days. Chad, I would
Yeah.
like to ask you this question.
Sure.
What is one of your most fondest memories of Christmas? It can be when you were little, it can be when you were a teenager, it can be when you were an old person. What's your
An
most
old person?
favorite?
What the fuck does that mean?
You're old.
Not that old.
What's your most favorite?
I have fond memories of me and Dad when we used to go back. This is a little bit of backstory. We used to always go back to visit Haley and I's grandparents, my mom's mom and dad, for Christmas. We would drive from wherever we were living at the time, Amarillo, Texas, Dallas, Texas, drive back up to Kansas, and the whole kind of extended family would convene on our grandparents' home. They would hire a man dressed up as Santa Claus to come and deliver presents to the kids, et cetera, et cetera. And I remember there were a couple of years where you and I, Dad, were heavy into collecting baseball cards. And we went out to whatever the little baseball card shop was in Great Bend, Kansas, and bought a bunch of boxes and came home or came back to our grandparents' house, opened them, did the checklist and stuff. I have fond memories of that.
Me too.
How about you?
I liked it.
Me too. Mom?
It's fun.
Haley, what was your most
Oh, Haley.
fond or happiest memory?
I don't know. I feel like it's just like a collective. It's like a I mean, I can pinpoint, stories throughout visiting Nanny and Popcorn's house, but I can't really like zero in on an age or like a very specific time. Like they had that fucking organ in the living room, and I would like create my own songs. Just sit at that organ like
I don't remember you doing that at all.
Me.
Yeah, they had an organ, and you could literally just program like little beats like dee doo doo, and I would like bang bang while it's dee doo doo. I was like mixing my own music on the organ.
Nice.
I remember Nanny always having Pepsi Cola
Yep.
that I would
Pepsi-Cola.
try to drink, and it was definitely not Pepsi Cola.
No.
Yeah, it
in
was probably
those- in
straight
those-
scotch.
Yeah, in those like weird plastic tumblers that had playing cards on the side.
Yeah, I remember
Poker
those.
cards.
We used to play poker all the time, get the card table
Yeah.
out, and we all played poker with like pennies and shit.
I
I
remember
don't
that.
know. The fucking run jump trying to touch the Santa Claus hanging on the light.
Yeah.
We'd go look at all the lights at that fucking park outside. Grandma Gert
The
would
zoo?
always ask for the zoo.
Mhm.
Grandma Gert always had to have like, am I making this up? She ate a duck
Yes, that's right.
Grandma
like
Gert
every Christmas.
is
Like,
my sister and I's great grandmother. It's our
yeah.
mother's grandmother.
So she'd eat that thing like the head was on it, like the neck and everything.
I don't remember
Yes, she'd
that.
eat a duck.
It was a whole ass duck, and she'd suck it
Jesus.
dry. Like,
Oh God.
these are
Okay.
just things I remember. And Nanny had the people living upstairs, and I always thought that it was just haunted. I thought they had ghosts up there.
They had
Because you
renters.
never told us that like they had renters upstairs. I always thought it was just ghosts.
Oh my
They had
God.
that creepy ass basement with like
Mm.
weird exercise gear from the 1940s and 50s where you just get on it and
Mhm.
it like shakes you. I don't know, just like all kinds of weird, like it was such a they're fond memories. It was fun. I would fight Stacy to sleep with Nanny at night. Remember that with the
Jesus.
hot yeah, it was like, who gets to sleep with Nanny? And she had that big bed that you had to run and jump and get on, hot pink
Mhm.
satin pillowcases, like just weird shit. Like it was just like Nanny's house was like a fun house for me as a kid. I
Yeah.
don't know. It was they had like the garden and the greenhouse and
Yeah.
they had a swing like
I think.
go there we
Go ahead.
we'd go there like in the summertime and shit for 4th of July sometimes. And I'd go eat like honeysuckle off of these blackberry bushes or whatever in the back. I mean, like, I don't know. I have lots of memories there. So for me, when I think about, I guess, like the best times of my life for Christmas, it was when we were little and all going back to Nanny and Popcorn's house.
Mhm.
Like that nostalgia is kind of untouchable.
I mean, and that Santa Claus they hired, that dude looked real to me. They hired him. They hired him, and he would bring you those little bags of candy, but then he would pull out the big stuff out of the bag.
Yeah.
And Chad used to get so worked up for the Millennium Falcon or the at that Chad would be sick on the couch running a fever
Mhm.
because he wanted
Yeah,
those
because I got
toys.
so worked up. It had nothing to do that I was being immersed in an environment that was
smoke.
literally a cloud of cigarette smoke,
No,
never
you
ending.
would work
Had
yourself
nothing to do with
up,
that.
though.
Sure.
You would work yourself up.
Yeah.
And I
have some.
do remember one time, oh my God, Nanny, like the Santa Claus came in and she would always sit on his lap for a picture. I remember looking over, she like planted this big kiss on him one year. I'm like, oh my God.
Damn.
Yeah.
Pepsi Cola.
Pepsi Cola
Yeah.
was fuel.
I remember one time playing, like running around their front yard or whatever some summer, and I came in. She was always on that porch listening to her police scanner, smoking a cigarette, and getting drunk. And I remember coming out of the thing and being like, "Oh my God, Nanny, I'm so thirsty." And she's like, "Here, have a drink of my butterscotch." And I just whatever. I was like 7 or 8, just fucking pounded. You know how a little thirsty kid
Yes.
fucking just drinks, just guzzles. And
Yeah.
it was scotch. That was my first taste of hard alcohol.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents were co-alcoholics, codependent alcoholics. That's what I grew up with in my family. Yep, I did. And
That weird shower in the basement where you had to like run and jump to get up
Yeah, it was on like a
onto
pedestal.
the shower. Like, what was that?
but
I don't know. They just had so much like weird shit in that house.
There were
I
like
did-
exposed
basement-
pipes in the ceiling that I remember I would jump on and like climb them, you know, and like see how far I could get and shit. In retrospect, I
Yes.
probably would have snapped those fucking pipes,
Died. Yeah.
ruined their whole house.
I do remember though, like Aunt Virginia and Uncle Merle would come, Beth and Sally, everybody, and my grandma. But then, and you know, everybody would gather for the gifts. But then when it was over, they would pull out a cardboard box and put all their gifts in, and they would make their exit down the steps, remember? And they would take grandma home, and then they would leave. Do you
Mhm.
remember all that? Them leaving with their loot?
Mhm.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember the drives because they
The
were
what?
the drives from when we lived in Texas all the way back to Great Bend. They were long
Oh, yeah.
drives. And I remember laying in the back of whatever car we would have at the time, some kind of hatchback or something. Because I remember there was like a glass thing that I could look
A
through.
Subaru?
Maybe it was the Subaru. And
Yeah.
I would just like stare into the night sky looking at the stars, praying that an alien would show itself to me as I listened
Oh,
to my
nice.
Duran Duran cassettes on my Sony
Nice.
Walkman.
Okay.
That's weird. That's weird. Like, you know, because we didn't have phones and shit. So I did something similar. I would look out the side windows and imagine seeing like werewolves and shit
Me
on the side
too.
of the
I
fucking.
did that
Did
too.
you really?
Yeah, monsters.
Oh my
Always in the
God.
distance, I'd be like, I want to
Yes.
see a fucking monster
Yes.
emerge and just like look
Yeah.
at me and scurry back into the shadows.
That is
Never saw
so,
one.
yeah, that's weird. That's, yeah, I vividly remember that. And the smell of just like oil derrick
Yeah, and
coming
cow
through and like
shit.
cow shit. Yeah.
Yeah, out in the
Monsters
Kansas
in the night.
farmlands.
I do
Yeah, that's
remember
real.
when you guys were little though, Dad and Chad and me and Haley. Haley was a baby. She still was drinking her bottle in the blue little truck from Jack Joyner. And Dad and Chad went out to cut the Christmas tree down. And I swear it was like a picture postcard. The moon was glistening down on the snow. Chad was running around with his little crippled leg.
What?
By the way, Chad had a club leg when he was little. And my grandmother, Bob and I were going to school. We didn't have enough money to buy the brace that we needed. So my grandma Gert bought the brace to put on his leg. It was $50 at that time. Anyway, I can see Chad out there crimping around with Bob, getting that tree to cut it down. I was holding Haley as a baby in the car, and she was taking her baby bottle. I'll never forget it. He was running around like a little crazy man. He was like, this one, this one, this one. And Bob was like, okay, that one. And y'all had to saw it down, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's life.
And then I have one real crazy, weird Christmas. Okay. Bob's mom and dad used to come over too to Nanny and Popcorn's house. And my mom would give them all a drink. That was a big deal, right? If you drank with her, you were good. Anyway, this was back then at Bob's house. His mother and I never really got along real well, but I tried to at the end. I tried to get along with her when she got older. We would open these gifts, and I opened my gift. I go, what the hell? I got a pair of dead women's underwear with the dead woman's name on the elastic
That wasn't you.
band. Yes, I did. I got those from his
I thought that was
mother.
our cousin.
No, that was not our cousin. It was a woman that had died at the assisted living home.
I thought our cousin got the underwear.
Did everybody get the underwear?
I got some underwear. You guys got M&Ms wrapped up.
I got
with
a cigar box of half-used pencils.
And pencils.
Pencils. Yeah. I remember the pencils.
Yeah. I got dead women's
She
underwear.
also got me one Christmas a Nintendo game called Metroid, which was life-changing. One of the greatest games ever made. Still to this day, it haunts my dreams.
That's nice. Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember about her house, there was like this weird brown chair, rocking chair.
It's in my bedroom.
It was like kind of made out of suede looking shit.
It's in my bedroom.
Oh, I remember that. I used to like spinning in that chair. I don't know. And she had the weird pineapple thing.
You will
that
inherit
I think
that
I have.
someday.
No, I think I have it.
What? The pineapple?
The pineapple? I have the pineapple.
Yeah.
Dad has a chair, so you
I
can
have the
inherit the chair.
Very good.
Bob, what's your memory? Best memory?
It's just all of those.
Midnight Mass.
Yeah, midnight. I like midnight mass when I lived on the farm.
Mm-hmm.
What did you like about it?
Just driving the tractor across the snow to get to the road.
Mm-hmm.
And then going, because we only lived about a mile from the church.
Yeah.
You can still go to midnight mass if you want.
Nope.
Why?
Just no interest.
Church is too woke.
No.
I would
Where'd
like
Mom
to
go?
go. Kitty said she'll go.
She kidding.
I got engaged at midnight mass. Not at midnight mass, but I got engaged on Christmas. That was pretty fun.
Wait, what? Your guys' engagement was at Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
What was the proposal?
At the fountain, remember, we've gone over this.
Down on one knee?
You didn't say it was at Christmas.
Yep.
Nice. Well,
Yep.
those are our Christmas memories. I don't know what else we got for you. Like I said, I have nothing, literally nothing prepared. How How are you guys looking back? You know, this is also kind of our year-end show, I guess. Are we going to do one around New Year's? Maybe we will.
Sure.
Talk
Haley
about
is going to
when
be
is that?
here. When Haley's here, we can do one. What is that
Hang
date,
on,
Haley?
let me look. Give me a minute.
Next, yeah, I guess our New Year's show can be next Sunday, the 29th. Are you going to be there?
I am not gonna be here.
Should be baking cookies.
All right, well,
No,
we'll
you-
do something. What?
I'll
You'll
be at
be-
mom and dad's house on the 30th and morning of 31st.
All right, well, we're going to do it on the 29th. Keep with our schedule, as Sunday is the only day I can do it. Sorry.
You're not gonna be here.
I understand. We can
You
do
can do
this,
it at
exactly
home.
what we're doing now.
Oh.
We can
Wait,
do it on the 29th.
29. Let me
Are you
look.
going to be working
29.
on the 29th until 7 p.m. again?
And then Chad will forget that we have a show.
I didn't forget. Look at the text messages. I said we
You
should just
look at
call it
those-
because she doesn't know if she
You
can make
look
it.
at those messages.
I think
Look,
I'm gonna
I'll read
I
them
think
to
that
you.
I might be
think you're smoking dope. Chad's smoking dope.
think I'm gonna be in Kansas.
What? No. Don't even say you're going to Kansas first, then our house.
Why? What? That's
You're
how-
going to
that-
bring sickness every year. Every
We're
effing
not-
year. Please,
we're
Haley.
we're staying in a hotel.
You're,
You're
gonna
not
bring
going to the other
sickness.
relatives.
We're seeing them, but we're not staying there.
Oh
We're
my
staying in a
God. Oh
hotel.
my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
You're not coming to my house, and forget it.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we have delivered our family's Christmas memories. I assume we have nothing else here. Am I
Wait,
right?
I'll try my best to make it at 7:00. Haley says, I have pies and thousands of cookies to make.
Yep.
Just make the call, in or out. That's what Chad says. He was
That's
getting
right.
mad.
No,
I
I'm
don't
not
want to
getting
waste
mad.
time
Listen,
preparing for the show.
exactly.
If we can't make it.
It takes me a couple of hours to put together the document
said,
and produce
can
this
do it.
show.
Dad will be in or out, but he'll be tired. He might be asleep. And then Haley goes, I don't know yet. I never know how long I'll be here. If you need an answer immediately, then I can't make it. That's what
Yes. So I said,
Okay,
let's call it.
Wait, you go, let's call it. Mom, can you make a little thing for Instagram? I said, okay, whatever you want to do. Or we can do a shorter show like Christmas memories, like just 2 topics.
Mhm.
Chad goes, yes, we can do a little Christmas thing if you want. Not talk politics at all. You asked me when you want to record. I said, I'm going to the barn at 3. What time's good
This
for
is
you?
riveting.
You said, I'm going to the gym. We can wait and see if Haley can make it. I said, great idea. 7:00.
All right.
And
Well,
then-
my apologies. It was all my fault that we started this 20 minutes late and have
No,
nothing
all
to
I
talk
want
about.
is this acknowledgement. I have
I acknowledge.
always been ready for this show. I've never missed one. And
I acknowledge.
tonight, the creator missed one.
Okay. Acknowledged.
Who would have ever thought that I would be the last one standing?
Yeah, who'd have thought?
If any of you had to do what I actually have to do to make this show, it would never happen. We wouldn't have one episode.
Oh, that's nice. You know, I
That's
did
true.
an episode with 2 different topics once.
I know, but you're not understanding. There's also the editing of the show, the posting of the show, the making of the graphics for the show, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Not that I'm complaining about these things. I'm simply saying these are things I think you don't take into account. All that said, do we have any other Christmas wishes, or is that it? Is this a wrap up for our short Christmas episode?
Jesus.
Haley can't stay awake.
I know, and Dad needs to watch his TV.
Well, I'm pretty sure the bunny rabbit deal's over by now.
Probably.
Dad's like all ready to go now, and we ain't got nothing to talk about. Okay, Elon Musk. They did say they want him. Some people want him as Speaker of the House, and could that even happen? They said, and they're saying yes because you don't have to be. What was it? They said he can be.
And you guys like him
Yes.
because Trump likes him. If Trump doesn't like him, all of a sudden you won't like him either, right?
Depends on why Trump doesn't like him.
Because he's stealing power from Trump. Right now, he has more power than Donald Trump does.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. Why do you think that?
House
That's because
Democrats
that's
Jim
all
McGovern-
the wokes have left to put their hang their hat on.
Republican colleagues have bent to Elon Musk's demands in sinking a bipartisan funding bill. Congress passed a
Damn
stopgap
right.
funding bill. instead on Saturday, but discarded a provision to screen and regulate U.S. investments
by
in
the
China,
way, that
which Elon Musk
that
has a lot of.
billionaires bill
Yeah.
is going to put more money in mom and dad's pocket.
Okay. So listen to this, though. They passed a stopgap funding bill instead on Saturday, but discarded a provision to screen and regulate U.S. investments in China.
Yes.
Don't you hate China?
Yes, I hate China.
Well, Elon Musk has a bunch of investments there. That's why this stopgap
He's
got
going to
passed.
have to screen it.
No, he's
He
not.
won't. Yeah, he will.
The stopgap discarded the screening provision.
Yeah, that's fine.
The U.S. Constitution
Just had to get something passed.
The U.S. Constitution's only requirement for Speaker of the House is that the person be chosen by the House of Representatives. Thus, Musk could serve as a House Speaker if he got the support and votes to do so. Now, if Trump would die, then Vance takes over. If Vance dies, Musk could not take over because he's not a U.S. citizen.
Right.
But he could be elected Speaker of the House.
He'd go Secretary of State.
Yeah. And you guys think it's a good idea to have the richest man in the world as Speaker of the House, let
100%.
alone just in the internal orbit of the president?
100%.
Why do you think that?
Because he's smarter than everybody else and he can make it work.
But you don't think that he does things out of personal interest?
Oh.
Okay.
He doesn't have to anymore. He's worth $400 billion. He doesn't have to do anything to make money.
But do you think, let me ask you this. He's
going to make $400 million a year if he puts it in the fucking bank.
Right. Do you think that billionaires, anyone who has $1 billion, Taylor Swift included, is thinking about other people in any way?
I think he does.
He has, what'd you say, $400 billion? How do you, I think anybody who has $1 billion or more is a selfish piece of shit, period. Taylor Swift
your
included.
Opinion.
Okay.
It is my opinion. But a person who has $1 billion,
do you ever think the person who has that amount of money has done something in the world that has made humanity better?
Not $1 billion worth. And
oh, yes, they have.
Okay. What was Elon Musk's contribution? PayPal?
Oh, all kinds of stuff. He's got all kinds of internet connections. And the other thing,
what internet connections does he have?
Well, I'm talking about like he has that platform. What's it called? X or
Twitter?
Yes.
He destroyed Twitter. He bought it because he was a vengeful, spiteful child, and he turned it into a cesspool that he uses as his own personal echo chamber.
Yeah, and then now we got something better.
Okay.
Okay.
And other billionaires, just to give you an example, here in Oklahoma.
Oh my God.
If you take Aubrey McClendon and Tom Ward, they're two billionaires that live here in Oklahoma. Without them, Oklahoma City be half the size it is now.
Okay. So I'm just saying this. If you have $1 billion, you can shave off 900 million.
No, you can't.
To whatever. Why not?
$1 billion is not much.
Okay.
What?
You can shave off $900 million and give it to any charities you want, or even start.
Why would you give it to charities? Charities don't do anything but waste it.
To help human beings. That's what I'm saying.
They waste it. Charities waste more money than they spend on humans.
Okay. Anybody who retains a net worth of $1 billion or more, I think, is a selfish, greedy person.
Okay,
well, you're wrong.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion. Okay. You know the saying where like you're only one generation away from people not remembering you?
Yeah.
Okay. When the grandbabies get here, what I'm going to try to do, and Haley gave me this, what do I want to say? She told me maybe to do this. Like, why does Roman like plants so much? Because my dad kind of liked him, and then I liked him, then Haley liked him. So I like Harper doesn't even know what my parents look like, I don't think.
Correct.
So
I ask them all the time. I ask them if they remember Nanny and Popcorn. And I mean, it's like very vague. They hardly remember ever. Yeah, they don't remember them.
I found a picture of Willow sitting on Nanny's lap.
Mhm.
And like Willow is the spitting image of my mother when she was young. I've got to show that to Willow. I've got to show them that so that they will remember them. Then your job would be someday to
Yes.
show pictures of us to their children to keep us all going, or
What
we'll
if they
never
don't
go
have
on.
kids?
Huh?
What if they don't have any kids?
And then you don't have to worry about it.
Chad can show them to the kitty cats, I guess.
I'll make sure the
Yep.
cats know what you look like.
See.
Yeah. You know, here's the thing though. We now live in an information age. All of these shows that we do together are on the internet forever. So anyone will be able to see what you look like at any
Kind of
time.
scary. Kind of scary.
Yeah.
Thank you for our gifts. We received all of them and we like them. Thank
You bought me way too many pants.
5 pairs.
Yeah, I only need one.
That's how I roll.
He wanted
Me
one.
too.
He wanted
If
one.
you like it, you buy 10.
Yeah.
He wanted one pair of the 32-degree heat pants, sweatpants. One pair. And Chad
Yeah.
bought him
Which
10.
I'm wearing now.
Well, you can have them every day of the week now. Of
But
the
you
work
ate
week.
all
Oh,
right.
Mom
Wait,
washes
did you-
every day.
You ate all the summer sausage too.
Yeah, I
already
ate
that
all the
Haley
summer sausage.
sent.
Did
Nice.
you get your gift for me yet?
Of course not. Amazon's on strike.
Oh, that's an
Amazon's
interesting
on-
topic, actually. How do you guys feel about the Amazon and Starbucks strikes happening? Dad.
I'm not a fan of Amazon because I like getting my stuff.
Yeah.
But Starbucks can go to hell. I hope they go down the toilet
Why is that?
because they're woke.
What?
They're woke.
They're woke.
Woke go broke.
In what way? Didn't the Starbucks CEO give Trump money?
Doesn't matter. They're woke.
How is that woke?
They're woke.
How does that look in your world?
Oh, no, you're right. Starbucks billionaire Howard Schultz backs Joe Biden. This was in September of 2020.
Yeah, there you go.
Who knows what he did with Trump? I can't find it. I
course,
thought I
I don't
read
know
something where he
anything.
did. I don't know.
I'm always wrong.
Yeah. All right. So you're anti-woke. All right. Cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoy your presents, Mom. I hope you like your stuff too.
She
Where
got
did
a
she go?
perfume.
Yes, I love it.
She's been wearing it.
I've got to give. I'm giving Kitty the syringe here.
Okay.
There, she needed a drink. Yes,
Well-
I got my perfume. I love it.
We got anything else to discuss here?
Not that I know of.
All right. Well, Merry Christmas to all
Haley?
of you. What?
What?
How long you gonna wear that nose ring?
Jesus Christ.
Well, I was
What?
just wondering if it'd come out ever.
No, I don't take it out. It's just like part of me.
Oh, okay.
How long have you had it? Decade?
You want to read this little verse from the Bible or not?
Maybe like 6, 7 years.
And now he
Fuck.
just said that.
Okay. What'd you have something else, Mom? This is the most haphazard, just disorganized show we've ever done. Okay.
Instead of saying "I love you," I'm going to say it this way.
Okay.
I was going to have Dad read it, but he won't read it.
Oh my God.
Romans 10 or no 12:10.
Very good.
Love each other with genuine affection and take delight in honoring each other.
Genuine.
Okay.
I
Now
honor
that's
each of
interesting.
you. I
So
honor
now
each
we're
of
making
you.
fun of our accent.
She's making fun of Bible readings. Go to
No.
hell.
That's a Bible thing. You're saying that we have to love each other with genuine intent, or what was it?
Love each
Genuine.
other with genuine.
The singer Genuine? That's what you're talking about?
Yes. Genuine.
How do you say it now? Affection
Okay.
and take delight in honoring each other.
So do you think that then prohibits Dad from calling us dipshits and dumb fucks in every episode?
It does. I was
Okay.
gonna have him read
I
it
did.
from the Bible.
And I wouldn't do it.
Merry fucking
Why not?
Christmas.
I got you that Trump Bible for Christmas.
It's because
Yeah, I'll be-
you're not religious.
And I look at it. I look at it all the time.
I was gonna highlight
I
this
look at-
verse in it.
Flip through it.
He won't let me touch it.
I flipped through it.
He won't let me touch it.
Okay.
Wait, I
Mom
gotta
sent me
say-
a picture of somebody selling a Trump gun now. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you
really?
guys getting one of those?
You saw that on
Oh,
TV.
you're talking about the big thing that shoots the
the
45 caliber.
pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our neighbors gave us this for Christmas. Thank you, neighbors. I can't say
Oh.
your names. They don't want to be known.
It's
It
backwards.
says, I love when I wake up in the morning and Donald Trump
Feeling
is
like
president.
P. Diddy.
Is president.
Jesus.
Cool.
We're well known in the neighborhood.
Genuine.
Well known.
Genuine affection.
The Chinese walk out the street going past our house.
I wanted Dad to read a Bible verse about Christmas. He wouldn't do it.
They do.
When is Jesus' birthday?
When's Jesus's birthday?
The real baby
Mhm.
Jesus?
December the 25th.
The real baby Jesus?
That's actually not true, I don't think.
I think it is.
Alexa, when
Have you
was
seen The Prince
Jesus
of Egypt?
born?
Have I seen what?
Although there is no
The
record
Prince-
of Jesus Christ's actual birth date,
The exa-
Christians around the world celebrate Christ's birth on December 25th.
25th.
Some research
Dad was
suggests he
right.
born between 6 BCE and
Alexa
4 BCE.
said we celebrate Christ's birthday on the 25th.
Yeah, we celebrate it, but the exact date of Jesus' birth
According
is
to an
not
Alexa
known.
Answers feature
Alexa, stop.
Do you guys think the war on Christmas is still happening?
The war on Christmas?
Yeah.
No, I think it's coming back now.
What do you mean? What are we talking about?
For a long time,
Happy
the right
holidays.
used that as a
You
talking
couldn't
point.
say Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Happy holidays.
everybody now says joy. Did you see where Jill Biden was talking, Jill, at the White House about happy holidays? And some kid yells back to her, "You mean Merry Christmas?" She goes, "Oh, yes, Merry Christmas." I thought it was funny.
I didn't see it.
Did you also see where Whoopi Goldberg said, and she had to apologize for it on The View, in regard to Elon Musk? She was saying, well, I think he thinks he's the president right now.
Mhm.
And then, if something happens to Vance,
And whoever the guy was said she's not even, her name's not even Whoopi Goldberg. What they have never done, and it pisses me off on The View, is they have not outed Whoopi Goldberg for being a crack whore who she only went to school through her sophomore year
What do you
in
mean?
high school.
That's
Okay,
a very
anyway.
famous part of her history.
okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, the
They
last
don't. they
She
should-
outed herself. She did a
they
whole
should-
stand-up. One of her first big
They
stand-up.
should out
routines
her
was
all
about
the
that.
time. You're taking advice from a crack whore
okay, and the last part
who
of her,
didn't even get finished high school.
I shouldn't even brought it up. The last statement that she said was Donald Trump more or less better
Cheer.
watch out
Piece of shit.
for something like being in stairways that someone
Better
could
be
put,
careful.
yeah, better be careful. Somebody could push him down, break his neck.
Who?
Donald Trump.
Here's
So
to
that-
hoping.
You're hoping that?
Absolutely.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Chad. That's real nice. I can't wait till he's president. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'll be happy when he dies.
So
Nice.
Genuinely.
Genuinely.
I
Me
will
and Genuine are
genuinely
gonna
be
celebrate
happy when the worst
when
president
Trump
in the
dies.
United States takes his exit and his
I'll be
Outta here.
fucking doing cartwheels.
Do you think
when
Luigi
Biden dies.
Mangione is Luigi gonna get?
They're gonna
Is he just
hang.
gonna get like life in prison?
yeah
No,
life in prison.
They're gonna kill him.
No,
He's gonna walk. I guarantee you.
Why?
There's going to be at least one person on that jury who is just like,
Oh.
not
Mistrial.
guilty.
mistrial.
And that'll be it. Well, if it's a
Could be.
mistrial, they'll have to retry it. And if that happens again, he walks.
Yeah, could be. Ugh. I don't know.
I think he walks.
I
I don't
don't
think you're going to be able
know.
to find 12 people who will convict him.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't
life
think
in
you
prison.
will. I just don't think you will. That's
Okay.
going to be very hard to do, especially people love him because this is the first time, at least in my lifetime, where the ultra rich and the powerful people who really control our lives were held accountable in any way for making decisions that kill people. That guy, that CEO, who's just doing like bottom line, we can't pay this, that won't fucking make us profits. And it wound up killing people because he would deny coverage or whatever, deny, depose, whatever it was, deny, defend, depose. Now that guy's dead. And all these other CEOs are fucking scared. I like that. I want the ruling class to fear the people because they should be working for us, not over us.
I disagree with you. Merry
All right.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas indeed. To me, Luigi Mangione is the Christmas gift that we all deserve this year.
Oh my God.
I'm not, you think it's crazy, but I'm not the only person who feels like this. Most people on the internet are echoing the same sentiment.
Are
Okay.
any of you gonna see Nosferatu?
Yeah, Christmas Day.
What the fuck is that?
Are any of you gonna see Sonic?
No.
What's that?
Are you gonna see Baby Girl?
What was Baby Girl?
Harris Dickinson and Nicole Kidman.
I would still like to
I don't
see
know.
Wicked.
Are you gonna see the
No, but
Timely Shimley?
You're
Bob
taking me.
Dylan?
Yeah.
You're going to take me to the zoo lights, I think. The Oklahoma zoo lights.
All right.
Tim Shim. Did you guys watch the Joker movie, the new one?
Haley's got a second
I
win
don't
now.
know. Who was it?
What?
was
Joaquin
the Joker?
Phoenix?
I have to
Oh,
take
no. I
Kitty
didn't see it.
out. Kitty's having
Man.
an attack. Poor baby girl. She hasn't been doing
Okay.
good.
Well,
All right.
take out Kitty. Let's wrap this up. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this bizarre Christmas episode that had no preparation whatsoever. I hope you've enjoyed our Christmas stories from childhood in our grandparents' strange basement, the smoke-filled weird rooms with old exercise equipment, et cetera, et cetera. Mom and Dad, Merry Christmas. I love you both. I love Kitty as well. I love you, Haley. I hope you guys all have good Christmases. We're not gonna you're going back to Mom and Dad's house for Christmas?
No, we're taking the kids to Colorado, seeing his parents for a day, and then seeing Mom and Dad.
All
Are
right.
you really going there and then here? Oh
Are
my
you
God.
really
Guess what?
gonna go there?
Just keep going. I do not want to get sick. I always
We won't get you sick.
bullshit. You
Wear a
always get me
mask.
sick after being at their house.
Wear a mask.
I'll take masks. We'll just mask up.
Yeah, right.
Well, they're staying in a hotel.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
Dad said you're going to stay in a hotel.
She said that.
We're not staying at their house. We're staying in a hotel.
We're at Hayes.
Okay.
I don't know. Do I need to book a hotel before I come see you?
That's what Dad was saying.
No,
No, Dad said you can
you
stay
can
here.
stay here.
What? We get to stay in your house?
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what Kitty says.
Okay. And you guys can hash out the travel arrangements a little bit later. Let's go ahead and end the
Arrangements.
program.
Luigi Mangione, the arrangements.
Haley, I
That's
love
That's
you.
what you sounded
Mom,
like.
I love you.
I genuinely,
Dad, I love you.
Genuine.
Genuinely love all of you. And I wish all of you a Merry Christmas.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Love you guys.
Oh,
Love you, Mom. Love you, Dad. Love you, Chad.
Thank you.
Love everybody.
All right.
Say it again.
Love everybody.
And baby Jesus.
And the baby Jesus.
We're not making fun of that. We believe
You
in
are.
God.
All right.
Fuck you, Haley.
Baby Jesus.
We believe in God.
And
what?
I just want to say
Guess
quickly.
what? I'm going to go to midnight mass and prove you're all asses wrong. That's what I'm going to do.
Selfie it or it didn't happen.
We're not going to midnight mass.
I can go to midnight mass if I want.
Thank you, everybody, for listening to this show. If you have made it this far through this episode, you are in a small, very select group of people, I assure you. But we hope you will continue
We
to
have
listen to
5.
us into the new year. I guess we'll do a show next Sunday as well, right?
Yes.
So that'll be our New
But-
Year's show. Tune into that. Maybe we'll talk about resolutions or something, and we'll see what else is happening.
But
We didn't
not-
get to talk about the drones today.
We are going to record at the regular time, Haley.
Hopefully,
So
yes.
get those cookies baked a day in advance.
Luigi Mangione.
All right. We will see you next week.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.